Seattle Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And his first pass is incomplete.
You talk about this Seahawk defense.
They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
A first down there on a pickup of 25. Out of the gun, Watson. And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Quentin Johnston,
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
and the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here we go, son.
Fields on first down.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Fields, he finds his man, Pollard.
A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They'll see about this 3rd and 8. Fields now to throw.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's Fields on the sneak. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. First down.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
You talk about this Lions defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And this game, for them, is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
Here we go, sir.
18 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Go.
Now Fields. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Oh, that was the thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Fields throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dalton Schultz, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
The game at 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll drop this off to Pacheco. Touchdown! 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Go, bud.
On first down, it's Fields. He'll complete this one to Collins. Loose inside the 30. Nico Collins. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Nico Collins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
These two teams all tied after 1. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And that's out quickly to Chase. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Flush to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. A throw left side to start out, that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Leaving 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Fields throwing again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dalton Schultz with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Now it's Fields.
Got him in. It's Brown. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Seattle.
Back to throw. Fields. That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Go.
Again, Fields. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Nico Collins.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
38-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Easy. Good night.
The final shot before the break. Fields. He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The 32-yard line.
Here's Pacheco on the read option.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
From the gun, here's Watson.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 6.
Hey, 31.
3rd and 5.
To throw is Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Ron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
We got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Fields.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's now 2nd and 6. On on the Seahawks'
59.
Watson. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamar Chase, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Lions take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. The offense, they'd really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touch. Fields hit and the ball is loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Lions have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them.
Here we go, son.
Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Fields now to throw. Drops this underneath for Pollard.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Fields on 1st down.
And Owen coughed it up.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game. As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now a play fake, and it's Watson.
That is caught.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
Watson off play action.
Pass hauled in by Johnston.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Working with a lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
64! Hey, alert!
Chase, the motion man right.
36! Hey, line up, line up!
To the air yet again, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again is Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears.
Here we go.
But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself caught.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better
Don't jump, ready?
2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and down inside the 15 he goes. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the 4-15, right? You have to have the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
This will be caught at about the 5. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Fields.
Touchdown! Schultz from 3 yards out.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Watson's was throw taken in by Johnston.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now it's Watson.
He gets it to Johnston.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
That's now 4 completions in a row. Good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon.
And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Igbenogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
11.
Now Fields.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Up. Right.
All eyes on Fields. They'll get this complete to Collins.
Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go.
This feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Over the middle here to Brown.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Meanwhile, Fields throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, Ken.
Back to throw, Fields.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
Angel.
Now Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Here we go. First and goal. Here's Fields.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
On second down, it's Pollard. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
42-all. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. This is first and 10. Now Watson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here's first down. Here's Fields. Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's first and 10.
You got a mini base. Why not? Angel. Hey, can. Go.
Here's Fields. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal, Seattle.
Here we go, son.
Here's first and goal.
throwing the football today. Almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here we go.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Yep.
Back to throw. Fields. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
49. Lions 42. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Watson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes 2nd down. Watson to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Here's Watson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.